Welcome back to the Eternal Ruins. In this entry, I will speak of the spirits, what they are, how to deal with them, and some that I have encountered. As you travel the Eternal Ruins, you will in time require help. You will need a spot to rest, a wound healed, a thing repaired, or a question answered. This place is dangerous. It does not care about us, and there is only so much that we can do alone. In time, you will have to deal with the spirits. Spirits are strange ancient beings who draw their power from offerings and worship. In return, spirits can use their special powers to help you. Each have their own unique traits and quirks. No two spirits are alike. Different spirits seem to prefer different offerings, and these offerings are never easy to come across. Rare treasures, arcane tablets, and scarce flowers are but some I have heard tell of. There are so few of us to give offerings and worship that the spirits are slowly starving. Their powers deteriorate day by day, and some end up fading away completely. Be warned, fellow traveler, for spirits are tricky beings. They always want something in return, and never give a straight answer. Deciphering their riddles is tedious and tiresome. Whatever you do, do not let your annoyance show. You must show them the proper respects, for they're the oldest of all beings. Indeed, it seems that they were here before this place even became ruins. Do not be lured into thinking that the spirits are your friends. Their old minds are difficult for us to comprehend, and we can rarely understand their true motives. They are like the winds that blow through the halls, sometimes seeming kind, sometimes cruel, but ultimately indifferent. While they hold no hierarchy among themselves, I like to think of spirits as belonging to one of two groups, minor spirits and great spirits. Minor spirits hold no shrines, and no one to give them worship. Instead, they wander the ruins much as we do, seeking out offerings where they can get them. From their cryptic ramblings, I surmise that this is a far fall from their former majesty, and brings them great shame. One such spirit I had dealings with was called Lodanos. He had set up camp at the edge of a broken bridge. I wore only rags at that time, and he offered to make a cloak that would always keep me dry and warm. In return, Lodanos only desired an offering of beautiful silk. He knew just the place to look for it, but of course neglected to mention the demon that lurked the area. In the end, I returned with the silk, but my hardships far outweighed the rewards, though it was a very fine cloak. Great spirits are spirits that still hold enough power to keep a shrine, a sanctuary, safe from demons. They usually have a handful of wardens to tend to them. These are wanderers such as ourselves who swear service to the spirits in exchange for shelter. Great spirits are able to sustain themselves with the help of their wardens, though all seem to hold only a fraction of their former power. The greater the spirit, the more powerful their aid, and the more dire the cost. One example of a powerful spirit is Vermissa. I was traveling at the time with a companion who suffered a curse. The shrine was so well hidden that I missed it at first. Once inside, I was stunned by the majesty of all the ornate fountains. Quiet wardens came to greet me and my companion, and I requested an audience with the great Vermissa. There was much whispering, and we were offered tea while we waited. My friend grew weak, his shadow slowly subduing him. In time, we were granted an audience. I carried my companion through to the main chamber of the shrine, a shallow spring where Vermissa sat in quiet contemplation. I laid my companion in her cradling arms. The great spirit's body was of terracotta, and I sensed a great presence emanating from her. Her serene voice filled my mind, inquiring if I would offer a worthy relic. I clutched at my necklace, a relic that could break any fall and had saved my life many times. Parting with it was painful. I gave up the offering, and it disappeared into the void at the center of Vermissa's form. A point of light formed where it had disappeared, and then filled the hole with a blinding energy. I cannot say how long this lasted. When the light faded, I found my companion cured and smiling. That's all for this video on the spirits of the ruins. Thanks to everyone who's decided to follow so far. I'm so happy that people are enjoying these videos. We also have a Discord now, so if you'd like to discuss the Eternal Ruins, you can find the link down below. If you're interested in supporting this project going forwards, be sure to join the Patreon. I put up weekly lore pages like these, as well as share some of the process behind my art. Thank you so much for everyone who's joined so far. Until next time.